Remember, whenever the media loses their mind, the golden rule about something Trump says, these data dumps, whatever they may be, it means you're over the target and should double down and just ignore these idiots. Here's the second part of that interview where President Trump openly questions this Biden magic we're talking about, where he dramatically outperformed Trump not only in ratios, but in gross numbers too. The Biden magic, which, we saw at his rallies where 6 people attended and 4 staffers. So he mentions 3 things here. Number 1, in this clip, he talks about the Biden magic, air quotes. He talks about 2, stuffing the ballot box. And 3, he mentions how the statistics don't add up. Again, everybody likes to tell you in the media, because they're morons, that Trump's a moron. But he's bringing this up for a reason, all the reasons I just said. Play this cut.
They use COVID as a means to stuff the ballot boxes. Joe Biden did not get 16 million more votes than Barack Hussein Obama. He didn't get it. Joe Biden did not get 14 million more votes than Hillary Clinton. And by the way, he didn't beat Obama in the black communities. You go to some of these communities where Obama is very, very popular, and he beats him in some of these communities, but all throughout the rest of the United States, in a black community, he does actually poorly. He doesn't do very well. But he beats Obama in swing states. Now think of that. He beat Obama in swing states. You know that didn't happen. They stuffed the ballot box. Everybody knows that.
This is some of the impossible statistics that we have found, and this is from the Federalist article. They call it Biden magic, and they list a number of ways that Joe Biden magically outperformed election norms.
Keep in mind, nothing Maria Bartiromo, who's fantastic, said there, or Trump, is untrue. Nothing. The statistics don't add up. The Biden magic is a joke. By the way, we covered that Federalist article on Friday's show, which did bonkers numbers thanks to you. Nothing Trump said there is untrue. That's why it drives the media crazy. The statistics don't add up. Let me caveat. They stuffed the ballot box. I can't confirm that. I do facts here. But what Trump said about the statistics and the Biden magic is absolutely true. Rather than going back and relitigating the Federalist piece, which is in Friday's show, let's do a new piece I found at The Spectator, which is really just as good as the Federalist piece. And again, will be in the show notes. I think it's on top, that and the Substack. They're 1 and 2. Don't miss the show notes again, please, today. This is by Patrick Basham, Spectator. Reasons why the 2020 presidential election is deeply puzzling. So weird. It's on the news right now, too. That's so crazy. Let's get into this piece. I want to dig through some screen caps on this one, too, because this is just a straight-up doozy as well. Let's go to number 1. First, let's consider some facts. Trump received more votes than any previous incumbent president seeking re-election. He got 11 million more votes in 2016, the 3rd largest rise in support ever for an incumbent. By way of comparison, Obama was comfortably reelected in 2012 with 3.5 million fewer votes than he received. Fewer votes than he received in 2008. So Obama's comfortably reelected, absolutely routs mittens, gets 3.5 million fewer votes. Trump gets 11 million more and is routed by Joe Magic Biden, who had tens of people at his rallies. Folks, it gets worse. I've got a few more of these from the Spectator piece. Let me get to my last sponsor of the day. I appreciate them being here. It's important, but I got more here. That is, none of this makes any sense at all. Now you're wondering why overwhelming majorities of people who identify as conservatives and Trump supporters don't think this election is passing the smell test?
You just heard Dan Bongino.